Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of the Italy vlogs. If you've not watched part 1, I will leave a link down below to where you can go and watch that first. But for everyone else, keep watching to find out what we get up to on the rest of my Italian art retreat. I'm just reading my book for a little bit in this little nook. It's really comfy and lovely. I've got about 10 minutes till breakfast and already it is hot today, so I think it's going to be a really warm day, but we're pretty much just in the studio for a lot of today. We've got the pasta making class and we've got some wine tasting at the venue, so it's going to be a lovely day. We have another lovely cake for breakfast this morning. I love how Italians have cake for breakfast. And we're back in the studio to hopefully try and finish our flamingo drawings. As well, because it's a little bit grainy, it helps to fill the grains in a little bit more. There are some circumstances where you would want it to be blunter, like if you're doing a large section and you need to fill a lot of dense colour. I find it easier just to have a bit of a blunter pencil. Okay. I think a lot of coloured pencils is just knowing when to vary it a little bit, like when to apply a bit more pressure or sharpen your pencil or use the side of your pencil instead of the top, or hold your pencil up here instead of down here. It's just slightly different ways of varying it. I feel like when I'm mapping stuff out, I always hold it really high up, just do it more loosely. Ooh. This looks fun.
Okay, so we can start?
Yeah. Today we're making orecchiette, which is the signature pasta of Puglia, and orecchiette means little ear, which gives a bit of a hint to the shape of the pasta we're making.
We use this flour only for making pasta.
Okay.
No, usiamo per la pasta questa.
No.
And we fry everything.
Yeah.
Vegetables, everything.
Poco.
You need just a little bit of water.
Little water, okay? We need to feel.
Snow? Like snow? No.
Snake.
No. Snake. No è la neve.
Okay. Bit of practice.
Un po' più ciccione. Allora. Fino alla fine, fino al bordo. E poi.
Oh, right.
Ok?
I've been doing it the wrong way around.
Ok.
What's it called?
Ha detto che non è
Yeah.
How long would it take you to cook, to do all that?
third, fourth, second time that I make pasta because no pasta
In general.
pasta in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 6 people, 50.
The pasta making class was so much fun. They all turned out really good, and the two ladies that ran the class said they often like to make a big one that somebody can find in the food. And we are going to be eating this for our lunch today, which is super exciting to eat pasta that we've made ourselves. But back to the studio for another hour or so while we wait for lunch to be made. Grazie. Bon appetito!
Kind of reminds me a little bit of ravioli. What, can you eat the big one and then not notice? Oh, I
Two together. Don't think it's me. Oh, there it is.
You can smell it.
Prepare yourself to be wowed once again because I'm going to show you Anne's sketchbook this time, and I love this so much. I love the idea of having a sketchbook that you take travelling with you to various different destinations, and instead of just taking photos you actually do some little studies of different things that you've seen along the way. And as you can see, Anne is very well travelled. She's currently living in Italy, so she's travelled around quite a lot of the country already, and she's actually doing another art retreat in Venice not too long after this one. You might be able to tell that Anne's speciality is buildings and urban sketching, which is a world apart from what I do. I am not very good at buildings, so seeing this honestly is so inspiring, and I love the way that she plays with colour and uses the watercolours to really bring these drawings to life. It feels so special and personal having a diary of drawings from your travels, and this has really given me some food for thought for future trips. I haven't really worked in a sketchbook properly since I did my fine arts at A-level, so it'd be really nice to go back to this more casual, fun and creative way of working every now and then, just to get the creative juices flowing and spend a little bit more time taking in all of the details and the feelings of each place. I think it's good to have one that you can mess up and it doesn't matter.
This is the mess up one.
Making me want to have a go. I might abandon the flamingo now. I might do. No, it needs to bleed.
You need to have the Oh yeah. That's my wake up.
Wake up!
I didn't
Oh,
see it.
cupcakes! That reminds me of when I was doing GCSE art, we did a whole project on cakes and biscuits. Oh wow, that could make me hungry.
It was a 5-day challenge.
Oh wow. They look really effortless.
This is Street View Challenge or something. It's every month, and then they go to somewhere in the world and they show you on Google Maps a place. And
Oh,
then,
wow.
Yeah.
Listen to somebody talk.
One of my favourite things about the Masseria that I noticed pretty much every day that we've been here is that there's quite a lot of swallows that are swooping around, and I tried to get some videos of them, but as you can see they move really quickly, so it was quite a challenge. But we can see these from the art studio, and it's given me a little bit of an idea of a subject that we could draw next time. I'm feeling inspired by Anne's sketchbook and having another go at the watercolours that Liz bought for us. I'm finishing off a drawing that I started in Lecce. Suzanne's carrying on with the flamingo for a little bit, and Anne is working on a photo of the Masseria that I took. And then Liz is working on another flamingo piece, so we're all doing totally different things. But actually I decided to have a go at the same photo that Anne is working on. I feel super confident with the drawing part of these watercolour pieces, but the actual watercolour part, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So it's nice to see other people's work, and hopefully one day I'd be able to do something as good as this, but it's all good practice. After a relaxing and creative afternoon, it's time to go and get ready for another round of wine tasting, and this time it's at the venue in the Olive Garden.
It's a family-run business, and we try to support a small business as we are. So it's going to be a completely different kind of wine, because this one not contains any sulfates, zero. It's a bio natural wine. That means they use just of natural ancestral yeast. So you're gonna taste it different. Even we're gonna try the Negramaro and Primitivo that you already tried in Manduria, but you're gonna taste the difference, because the natural wine, maybe even in the color, we're gonna do an analysis for the smell and the flavor, but it's going to be different, because maybe you're gonna see that it's not really clean. It's not a pure clean wine. Ruby cherry color. What do you think of the smell? No? What do you think?
Yeah,
I
can
mean,
see that.
It's because for me the wines is a kind of magic strain. You know? It's the same you can do with the gin or with all the spirits, but every single wine tells you something. It's more about the story of the wines.
Oh, I love that.
Negro, it's dark, black. Amaro, bitter. So the name already says everything, huh?
I don't know why I thought I'd like.
The bottles are open, and we're gonna do a refill, huh? I just know that it's strong. And it's just 7 p.m. So
Thank you.
yes, it's really salty and savory.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna use the same also for the Primitivo, huh? You can put the honey on the picture if you want, huh?
Ooh. Now you're spoiling it.
This is a dry wine.
Thank you.
Spicy.
Yeah.
That's strong.
It is.
That's strong.
Wow.
Ci dispiace il disagio.
So different.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, delicious. Really nice. Thank you. Do we all fit? Yes.
I put in
Oh,
the
yeah.
fridge, but if you want more, there is in the fridge.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you. Oh yeah, I think we'll all fit.
Leave it there.
Right, let's do this. I'll do one more.
I'll
Just,
move a bit further over. So Annie's skin.
there we go. Oh yes.
Yeah,
Thank
have
you
it
guys.
now.
Do I have it? Yes,
Super.
I'll send it to you.
So today is our final day of the retreat. Suzanne and Anne are both transferring over to the airport in about an hour, so I'll be really sad to see them go, and then myself and Liz aren't being picked up until around 6:30 in the evening, so we've got a full day to sort of just hang around the Masseria and maybe get a bit more art done, have a little bit of a chill, and wait until our flight later on. So I thought now would be a good time to sit down and have a bit of a chat with you all about the first day and why we missed it. So myself and Liz were both travelling together from Manchester Airport, and we got there in plenty of time, and we waited and waited for our gate to show on the screen, and it said we'd find out our gate number at 12:15, and then it said 12:30, 1:45, 1 o'clock, and we were getting really nervous because we actually had a connecting flight to catch. So we were flying from Manchester to Milan and then from Milan to Brindisi. The plane was delayed an hour already. We finally found out our gate number, went to the gate, got on the plane, and then they told us that we couldn't set off yet. So we had to wait an hour on the plane, which was pretty grim, to be honest. It was really warm and stuffy and loads of babies crying, you know, when you're just desperate to set off and get somewhere. It turned out there were staff shortages on air traffic control, so there weren't enough people to manage the flights, and it wouldn't have been safe to set off on time. So we ended up being delayed by 2 hours, which is exactly how long we needed to transfer to the next flight. And when we landed in Milan, we saw a Ryanair flight take off and we laughed. We said, I bet that's our flight. And I think it actually was, because we got there 5 minutes before our flight was due to take off. So yeah, sadly we missed the connecting flight, and they were both Ryanair flights. We got to the airport, we asked if there were any more flights to Brindisi that day, and they didn't have any flights until 6 p.m. the next day, which is a whole 24 hours after we were supposed to get our flight. So we were pretty gutted, to be honest, about missing the first day. We booked a hotel across the road. We were just glad to be together. If we were on our own and that happened, I think we would have been really nervous. But it didn't spoil the trip. We still had a wonderful time, and we were together. We just laughed about it and cracked on, because I feel like when something like that happens, you can either be miserable and let it ruin the first day, or you can just joke about it, laugh and make the best of the situation, which is exactly what we did. So we went out for tea, we went to a Wild West restaurant, which is super Italian. It was like an American diner sort of place, and we had an evening meal there. There was a mall right next to our hotel, so it had everything we needed. We had a good look around the shops the next morning and waited patiently for our flight, did a little bit of sketching in the mall, and then got to the airport nice and early, and the second flight was absolutely fine. So good, in fact, that we were 25 minutes ahead of schedule and we landed super early. So it was just a shame that there were the disruptions to the first day, but I think it looked like a lot of people on our flight missed the connecting flights, which is super annoying. I know there's nothing that can be done about it, and I think this trip has sort of made me realise that no matter how prepared you are and how much time you've spent getting everything perfect for a trip like this, there's still things that could go wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. So as much as I would love to have control over the flights, that's the one thing that you just have to go with. So yeah, in future I will never book a flight again that has a short time frame between the two flights. I think I would like at least 3 or 4 hours in between flights, which would be really boring sitting around in an airport, but it means there's so much time to get that second flight if anything goes wrong. So yeah, lesson learned. So anyway, enough of that. I wanted to show you some of the bits that I have purchased on this trip. So this is a Puma, and it's a bud of a flower, and people in Puglia often purchase these for housewarming gifts, and it's a symbol of good luck and protection. I'm sure Desiree said that they put them on the balconies and it's like protection. And they sell these in all sorts of different colours. I obviously went for the duck egg sort of colour, and it's a nice symbol of Puglia to remember my trip by. So I bought this in a souvenir shop in Lecce. It was really cool. They had all these balloons that you could hang on the wall, and I was really tempted by those, but I don't have a lot of wall space to hang things, and I did buy something to hang on the wall in my studio, so I will show you that now. So this is where I purchased this next little piece from. So like I said, I don't have a lot of wall space to hang artworks, which is a bit of a shame because I'd love to have loads and loads of different artworks to inspire me while I'm working in my art studio at home. But I was very, very drawn to this because, again, the colours are gorgeous, and it's a little ceramic hanging wall piece of the sea, and that colour just, I just love it. That really vibrant turquoise colour that reminds me of the sea. You might have seen on the vlog where we went in the shop with all the paints on the counter. That's where I bought this, and I was torn between getting a dish or getting this, and I thought I can look at this every day if I hang it up in my studio. So that will be a little reminder of my trip to Puglia, and yeah, I just really, really love that. I would love to do more artworks using this colour myself. I was inspired by this when I did the little watercolour painting of the sea when I went down to the beach with Suzanne. Yeah, love that. I think that is so simple but so effective. So yeah, that is by Emmy. So definitely worth a visit if you go to Lecce. And that is everything that I've bought to remember the trip by. I'm going to have a little bit of a shop in the airport later because I do have some euros left, so I'm hoping to pick up some wine for my mum and dad to take home, some Primitivo wine. Couldn't purchase any at the winery because I only have hand luggage and that would be way over my liquid allowance, so that's something I'm going to have a look for in the airport. But yeah, it's been a lovely, lovely trip. I would love to do this again. I'm actually going to have a bit of a chat with Asana today about plans for the future, and I will let you know exactly what is going to go on in 2026 with the Italian art retreats. But yeah, going to enjoy our last day, say goodbye to Anne and Suzanne shortly, and see what the rest of the day brings.
No, it is all the week. I think it's a little bit of the...
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I bet it's not.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It's the same but opposite.
Yeah.
Ah.
And maybe the... Yeah. I like it from here too.
Oh, you could just stand here for ages if it wasn't so hot.
Yeah, oh, they're expecting a large group, or they're
wow.
cleaning maybe, I don't know. Look how beautiful.
Oh, it's so
Or
beautiful,
like a
isn't
feast or
it?
something.
Yeah. If it wasn't so hot, it'd be lovely to do some outdoor workshops
I
there.
know. I would think they would like make like these things there, also there that you can sit out. But
Yeah.
maybe they're
Yeah,
planning on doing
definitely.
it over there.
Oh, I think that'll be there for next time. Oh, you can see the solar panels there.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye. So we're just spending the rest of the morning in Liz and Suzanne's room. How nice is this? They've got their own terrace. The views from up here are so nice. You can see from miles and miles. You can see solar panels on the roof. Asana said that 60% of their energy is renewable. They're trying to work their way up so that they're like pretty much 100% renewable energy, but obviously that takes time. And that's the art studio just over there. They're renovating this building at the minute for a bigger space to do yoga, I guess maybe art workshops. So I'm excited to see what it would all look like when it's done. There's another little area for relaxing down there. Lots of little nooks and quiet spaces here. I am definitely more drawn to working on natural and organic subjects like this, so I'm just having a little bit of a sketch while we wait for our transfer. For the first time in weeks, it is forecast to rain here today, so we're just having a little bit of homemade pizza for lunch and then soaking up the last of the sunshine before it rains in the olive tree garden, which I think is my favourite spot here. And just as expected, it started to rain not long before our transfer. I think this rain will be welcomed here after such a hot heat wave, but despite that, it's been such a wonderful trip. I am back from Italy now, back in the studio, back to normal life, and sorry this vlog's taken a little bit of time to post. It's because I've been finalising the details for the Italy 2026 art retreat. So if you have enjoyed watching these vlogs and you think you'd like to come along yourself to the next one, I will leave a link down below to the trip page where you can see all of the information of what it's going to include next time. It's going to be a little bit different to this one, so slightly different activities and excursions, but you can check all of that out on the webpage. And if you would like to inquire or book the trip, you you can do so by getting in touch with me. So yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed the Italy vlogs. I had the best time, honestly. It was such a lovely trip, really relaxing and really lovely people to spend time with as well. So thank you to all of you for coming along. It means the absolute world to me. Please make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more videos like this. I am going to America next week as I'm filming this today, so that will be the next vlog on this channel. I feel like this has turned into a bit of a travel channel, but it's just because all of my travelling is in one go at the minute. So yeah, going to Vegas and then on a road trip around the national parks, so that'll be super exciting and something different for this channel too. I will see you in the next one, so have a lovely day and bye for now.